office? I said, yeah, that's Charlotte. Hey, y'all. That's why we back. All them things. We back. I hate them numbers. I hate that
Too many females. I asked for males, but I had some in the car. Maybe the males got mixed up and they in the car. I know. So the females had more mustard.
More mustard?
Yes. So they have like the poop, the yellow stuff. Yeah, they love. Everybody loves that. They eat crabs. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. And the men, and then, but in the females also, they have so many like curves and crevices. They like got too many compartments. So it's harder to get the meat. But the meat is sweeter, but it's harder to get. Yeah.
But it's a better acquired taste.
No, the males are to me, and the females are sweeter, and it's hard to get to the meat, and the meat is kind of like tight. The males is just right there, it's easy. The meat is just.
When you ask for this, right? Can you say, hey, I want all males?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I got them the females, and I got me male, but I think they mixed them up. I got me males.
So they didn't give you what you asked for. So
they better have. If they don't, you gonna hear from me tomorrow. Watch the news. If I go to the car and the male's not in there, I'm going up there tomorrow. And I don't think I never did anything like this. Took crabs back, but this will be the first.
So you can point out the two crabs. You can get right down.
Yes, yes. Heck yeah, all day.
All day.
All day. Well, I don't have no males. I wish. So the males may be, yeah. So the males may be in the. They better be in the car.
Come all the way down here for a Williams reunion to find out what the difference.
Yes, yes.
I just learned it too myself. Not too recent. So.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, recently.
Oh, wow. Well, I've been eating crabs since I was 5.
Really?
Yeah, I've been eating crabs since I was 5.
And so you've actually gone fishing for crabs. So you've gone out there.
You know what?
Never caught your own crab.
I need to do that though. Because I'm scared of water. I'm scared of water. I'm scared of the boat and all that stuff.
I will crab.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little late now, you know, getting a little older.
Yeah, you know, I might can't get back out.
You know, they do have life preservers and stuff like that. They can put around.
I almost died with the life jacket on one time.
But you want to know something?
Cholesterol.
I ain't eating all that.
And then I make my own and put more stuff in it. Garlic. They just bad for you all around. Don't even get it. All the sodium. It's just bad for you. Don't even wait till you get the age that you are young right now to even get into these crabs. You've been doing good all this time.
Right.
Stay away.
She said,
Stay
young.
away.
I appreciate you mentioning her. Young.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Let me show you how we do it, right? Take it in. Lift it up. Hold up. I know I put my finger right there. I see the difference right there. That's the female. That's her egg right there. You see this right here? You don't eat this. That's called dead man. We take all that off right here. Then we take this and we snap it in the middle, right? I take it again and I snap it again for me, and then.
But if that was a male, it would be more meat.
Oh, that was.
And you had to do all that one time.
You throw most of that
Click.
stuff
Are y'all
out.
getting a crab tutorial?
Yes,
Are you getting a crab tutorial?
Yeah, that's a lot of mess.
Baltimore, we the home of the crabs. Even though that sounds crazy, but we the home of the crabs.
How was the crabs?
They were very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really good. I haven't had crabs in a long time too, so it was nice.
Yeah, very good.
How did you enjoy the crabs?
Yeah, how'd you like them?
Very good. See what I did.
I was still full from brunch.
Yeah, I didn't want to get greedy.
Come on, Bree.
Somebody go over there too.
You're surrounded by all these beautiful women. All right, 1, 2, 3, pizza. Not pizza. What happened? Oh, we're supposed to say pizza. We're supposed to say pizza. All right, 1, 2, 3, pizza. All right, you guys. Wait, hold on. You want to look at the camera. Yeah, all the way down. Okay. It took us a while.
Nice, right?
What's back there anyway?
Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You can follow
goddamn it.
No.
Yes, I'm moving. We have purchased the house.
Oh, that's right.
As of Tuesday.
That's
We're
right.
signing.
That's right.
In Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Where?
3 bedrooms. Fayetteville, North Carolina. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a big ass yard.
Is this
my yard.
Yes.
2 years from now. Okay? So we have
Is this picture taken?
I'm only 2 hours away. I'm only 2 hours away from Camden.
Don't be going to Camden worrying my sister every week.
You don't think
Yes, you can.
I like to drive too. I'm gonna get my grandson, him and Mikhail.
Can you take this picture?
It's not a picture.
It is.
He's filming us. He's
shit.
So are we gonna find out what's up for next year? The year we're gonna skip next year.
I think we should find out what we're doing for next year.
Nonsense.
It's not a picture, it's a video. I want you to
Oh, it's a video. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm Nisi. I'm Rebecca D's daughter, and these are my kids. Shanika.
That's me.
Her son, Makai.
This is your son, okay.
Makai.
Kyle.
Makai. Okay, who you are, which is my grandson. And this is my great-granddaughter, Taylor, and my granddaughter, Jill, Zanaria.
That's the Wayne son.
This is little two, big Dwayne. These are his kids, these two. And this is little Dwayne's daughter. Yeah. I don't look like it, right? 32. Yes. Tomorrow's my daughter's birthday. She'll be 42 tomorrow's her birthday. 42. It's her birthday. Tomorrow's her birthday. Yeah. I love all of you guys, and it's so great to see you guys. And I hope to see y'all again. Okay, love you. Love you. Love you. What we gonna say?
I'll bitch got me happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nico. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it right here. That's how you do it right here. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday!
Damn, this shit good.
Now you even get your face.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It is pretty good.
Thomasina McCoy Timpson. I am the 3rd child of Catherine McCoy. Catherine Estebanetta Williams McCoy, and who is the second oldest of Granddaddy George's children. And so what else you want? Ask me some questions.
Granddad and who?
Granddad and
Who was the wife?
Rebecca. Grandma Becky. Grandma Becky. Yeah, we love Grandma Becky. And we used to go to, as my sister said, we stayed at their house during the day because my mother worked. But when I got out of school, then I was dropped off at her house to wait. House on Campbell Street, the house in which I was born, in the dining room, on a bed in the dining room. I was born right in that house. And we
Were you the only one born there?
No, me, I was born there, and I think Cookie was born there.
Which Cookie?
I think Cookie Johnson was born in the dining room too. I think me and Cookie Johnson was born in the dining room. If I'm not mistaken, I think Cookie Johnson was born
Well,
there.
I know Tina was born there.
And
as
Tina
well.
was born, Tina was born there. But for some reason, I'm thinking Cookie was born there too.
Okay.
And that house, and I'm gonna tell you, my grandparents in that house, God, it was especially. Well, but I guess my grandfather built it because it was the only house I ever knew that they had. The only house I ever knew them to have. And
Did they have a farm there or anything?
Granddaddy always had a garden, and he always had what we would call like a shed, you know, a shed thing where he would dry meats and stuff, you know, where he would have gotten fresh meat, and he would dry the meats and stuff. And they had a big old walnut tree behind the shed that was between their house and Warner Brown's house, and had those black walnuts. And we would pick those black walnuts. Those things were really good. And Granddad always had his garden on the side of the house that was like closest to the road. That's where the garden would be and everything. And he worked it.
Do you remember?
I don't remember the other kind of trees
You
he
remember
had.
like being a snake tree or anything like that?
I don't remember any trees like that. But Granddad also worked at the greenhouse down to the campus. I guess it's called the campus in Florida now, but we always called it the greenhouse when we were growing up. And Granddad would come home in the afternoon. He would come home around 1 o'clock or so for lunch or whatever, which would really be dinner. You know, it would be a heavy meal, be dinner. And Grandma would she would churn the butter. She would churn the butter in the morning, and then after she churned the butter, she'd whip up one of those sweet breads, as she called it. I'm talking about the sweet bread now. I ain't talking about the ginger bread yet. The sweet bread, which we would today call pound cake, made with pure butter, and that thing was so good. And Grandma also used to whip gingerbread, like my sister gingerbread, and that was good. And the thing that bothers me is that none of us ever got that recipe. You know, we let Grandma take that recipe to her grave. We don't have that recipe for the gingerbread or the sweet bread that she called it. And that would be really good because when Granddaddy came home, we'd eat, you know.
I thought she called it pudding.
Pudding, called it pudding. No, honey, it was sweet bread.
Sweet bread, okay.
Sweet bread and gingerbread. And then we'd be there. Then Granddad, after he did that job, then he would leave because he was a painter. Granddad was also a painter. He painted houses and stuff. So after he did the one job, then he'd go out and he'd do painting and stuff, and he'd come back home in the evening, and of course he would, at that time, he would get another meal, but it wouldn't be as heavy as that midday meal, but it would be like a dinner, like a light dinner. And he always in the evening would have his when he finished, he would have his cup of tea, and he would open his Bible and start reading his Bible, you know. And when we would be waiting for Granddad to come home, we'd go sit on the front porch. And Grandma would always have to have her earrings. If she didn't have her earrings, she'd say, "Tommy, go in there and look on my dress and bring me my pearls. Bring me my pearls." And so, or if she didn't want the pearls that day, she said, "Go in there and get my ear bobs." So we go in there and get earrings. She did not sit on that porch without her earrings on. She would not. And her ear bobs, yeah. And so, you know, and then we moved from down there. When I was 7 years old, we moved from down there. And then, of course, then we would only get down there, you know, like in the summer or something, you know.
Where did you move from down there?
We moved to Baltimore, Maryland. You know, here. We moved here. And so that's it.
But you didn't have any brothers?
I have Butch is my brother, Harold.
Why is there so many Harold?
Harold Jerome Williams. I don't know where Harold came from. It must have been somebody.
Her grandmother was Rebecca.
Harold must have been somebody's relative.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah. Right? So Harold must have been a relative, and Rebecca must have been somebody's something. Their favorite sister or something. I don't know. But yeah. What were you saying? What were you asking? You asking another question. Okay.
I'm not sure.
We moved to Baltimore. So,
have your grandfather ever been to Baltimore? Because I'm not who I am. I'm the interview.
Yes, my grandfather would come to visit. My grandfather would come to visit. My grandmother would come to visit. And sometimes when my parents would be having problems, my grandma would come to visit so she could straighten it out. You know.
Yeah.
We need one of them in the family.
I need
straighten them out.
Trying to straighten it out. Yeah, she did. See, as children, you're very, very observant and everything. But then when my grandmother got sick, and she was in New Jersey, she had diabetes.
Okay.
Yeah, she had diabetes.
What part of New Jersey?
She was in Patterson. She was actually with, I'm not sure whether she was with Uncle David at that time or one of the children. She visited, I don't know if she got sick when she was up there or if she was taken up there because she was sick for medical care. But that's where she was when she died, and I was just so thankful that I got a chance to see my grandmother before she died. I went in that room. And it just hurt me to see my grandma laying in that bed. But I just remember something that she said to me, which I will keep confidential, but it stays with me, and I just love it. And granddad. And granddaddy was always there for us. They were both of us. Granddaddy and grandma, they were always there for us.
I know they're still watching over here.
And even when granddaddy remarried, and we got a new grandma.
What was her name?
Grandma Katie, who was Uncle David's mother-in-law, and Grandma Katie was fitted right in the family. You know,
Uncle David lived.
Uncle David lived in Patterson, New Jersey, and Grandma Katie was actually Aunt Christine's mother.
Okay.
So Uncle David and his father were married to a mother and daughter.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, but Grandma Katie, she was a sweetie too. You know, she I guess they followed the routine. You know, she always called Mr. George. She was like, Mr. George, I gotta get Mr. George dinner, and that's so true. And I'll never forget when she was learning to drive. She said, "Oh, okay, I'm going to Parallel Park." So I thought that Parallel Park was a park. I thought Parallel Park was a park. She said, okay, I'll be back. I'm going to Parallel Park. So I said, well, why is Grandma Katie going to Parallel Park? And they said she's going to practice parallel parking. That was so funny. But you know, when I look back on my life, our whole family, my grandparents apparently taught their children to love each other. And that's what I instill in my children, to love each other. And me and my sisters and my brother, we love each other. We'll take you out. And yeah, family is just wonderful. And it would be nothing for us to be sleeping on a Friday evening, and Uncle David and his kids and Aunt Georgie and Uncle Clyde and Fuzzy would be at that door.
Wait, who was Aunt Georgia again?
Aunt Georgie was Mama's sister, was their sister.
Okay.
And
So Aunt Georgia was Catherine's sister.
Aunt Georgia was Catherine's sister. Yeah. And they would be there. It would just be any time. You know, we just, you know, we could be asleep on a Friday evening. They come, they spend the weekend. We have a good time at the weekend.
Just
and then when we had opportunities, we would go to New Jersey to visit our parents, and I mean my mother's sisters and brothers, you know. And
Patterson, right?
Patterson, New Jersey. And we had like Cookie was my age. My cousin Cookie, who's passed, Cookie Johnson.
Okay.
Cookie Johnson was my age, and so it's like we all had somebody's, one of the children. We all had somebody our age, except y'all younger ones. But us older ones, we always had somebody that was close to our age. But I just have to say, my grandparents taught us to be a family, and what a family is all about, and how to love your family. That's why even though we don't see all of y'all, we don't see everybody, that's why we're here now. Because we got to do it. And this cannot be the last time we do it. We have got to do it. We got to.
Yes, y'all do.
Yeah, and we got to love one another. Which means we. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, and that's the end of my story. Bye.
My name is Karen
Roberta, Vanetta, McCoy, Melton.
Oh, okay.
I
and
am
could you
the
tell me how you
oldest.
got all those names?
They were given to me by different people, mostly my mom. I'm the oldest daughter of Catherine McCoy, Catherine Vanetta, McCoy. She was Williams McCoy because we are the descendants of George and Rebecca Williams. Yes, ma'am.
And that's why we're here, right?
Exactly.
Because this is the family reunion of
Exactly. Yeah.
George and Rebecca.
That's correct.
Williams.
That's correct. I've enjoyed seeing my family. I have not seen some of them. It's been over 10 to 20 years that I have seen them. So I'm very glad to be here.
Well, hopefully you guys can keep this going, for your grandparents.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because like your sister, that was your sister that we just interviewed, correct?
You interviewed both my sisters, yes.
Okay. Oh, they were both your sisters. Okay.
Yes, that's
You know what? Now I can see that they were both your sisters. Y'all look alike.
Yeah, people think we're triplets, and they asked, "Are you triplets?" I said yes, and I'm the oldest. I came out first.
Okay, that's cute. So tell me, where do you live now?
I live in Summerfield,
Where were you born?
Florida.
I'm sorry, where were you born?
I was born in Camden, South Carolina, in my grandfather and grandmother's dining room.
In the dining room as well. Okay, so with both your siblings.
Tommy was.
So you have 3 siblings, correct?
I have actually 3. Harold Jerome is my brother.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, so we have to interview him.
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here?
No.
Okay, he couldn't make it.
No.
Maybe the next time.
Maybe the next time.
Okay. So you were born in Camden, South Carolina. You said
That's
on
correct.
Campbell Street.
On Campbell Street.
And
yes.
your grandfather's George Williams' house.
That's correct.
In the dining room.
In the dining room.
Okay, so how long were you living in Camden, South Carolina?
I was 9 years old when we moved to Baltimore, Maryland. So 9 years.
Oh, for 9 years. Okay. And do you live in Baltimore now?
No, I do not. I lived in Baltimore for 25 years.
Oh, okay. So where do you live now?
I live in Summerfield, Florida.
Okay, with whom?
My husband and my eldest daughter is with me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
And how old are your kids?
My oldest daughter is 57 years old. The youngest is 52.
Okay. And what's your husband's name?
Gene. Edward Eugene Melton. We call him Gene.
Okay, so that must be the guy over there that I see over there that you're with.
Probably.
He's over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
we've been married for 58 years.
58 years?
58 years. Wow. God has blessed us.
Yes, He has.
Yes,
God
and
has
He's
been
blessed
blessing these George Williams descendants.
Yes. And I'm just thankful that I was able to be here today, and I love all of my cousins, and I hope to see them soon again.
I'm pretty sure all of your cousins love you as well.
Thank you.
And y'all need to keep up the virtual.
Yes, ma'am.
And thanks for sharing.